I work overnight security on an island resort. The place is famed for being haunted by several suicides and supposedly a number of Red Cross workers and children who died in a fire in a series of hidden tunnels under the island. I never really bought into any of it. I love a good scare, but I've never been a huge believer in the supernatural. Until recently. While doing some checks, I happened upon this old door that's built into the wall area. No one has a key for it, nobody really knows what's behind it. Asked my director about it and he simply shrugged it off as it being an old building with lots of bricked off areas. So, last week I'm walking down the halls and I hear children laughing. It's about 2:40 in the morning, so I figure some brat's up to no good in the shop area and I'll bust 'em. Laughing is coming from behind the door. Uneasy, I bang on the door and announce myself. It goes silent. Bam bam, the door pounds. I jump back shitting bricks and nope the fuck out. Do not get paid enough for this shit. Typically, I'd chalk this up as just some kids fucking around or old pipes. Something sensible. Nothing goes on for a few more days, until this Thursday. I'm doing a sweep of another building on property, typical cubicle building, desks, files etc. But, as I enter the elevator I feel a cold draft. The doors begin to close and I hear giggling and laughing in the hall outside. As the doors close, there are small handprints in the metal doors like someone was trying to claw their way out. Housekeeping tried to remove them, but they won't come out. They are still there. However, scariest yet, I was getting ready for work today and I found a key in my wallet. It's a bronze key with a large flat head, square. I have no idea where it came from. Something inside me is telling me to use it on the doorway in the wall, but I'm honestly fucking terrified even to try. Picture of the key. Back end is a bit tarnished, but otherwise nothing out of the ordinary I notice. Open the door. Eat the key. Guard's prerogative. I did 6 years armed in Stockton and Mac Road. I can tell you, you must know every area under your watch. What you don't know can hurt you. Take precautions. Obviously you should try the key on the door. Phone has some juice, wasn't going to even attempt the door at 10%. I'm going to try the key. Open it during the day, maybe. I wouldn't do that shit, dude. Probably some bad mojo flowing. But hey, who knows? Do what you think is right but think with the best and worst case scenarios in mind. The door was open. The fucking door was already open. Man. Stay out. Do it in the day with someone you know / trust. There was a really small walkway inside, about 4 feet across and 5 feet high. It's extremely hot down here, it's 60s outside. There was a door at the bottom that I forced open. There's some sort of device on the back of the door. Like a metal pike on a pulley system. I can't close the door. When doubt, check that shit out. The walkway opens up into a massive tunnel with huge broken pipes and some wiring running the length of it. I kept walking for like 3 minutes, doesn't seem long, but it felt like ages in there. I lost service and turned back, but I took a few pictures. This was on the back of the painted over metal door with the pike-ish thing on a wire. I think it's a counterweight to keep the door open for some reason. Here's a pic of where I stopped walking. The tunnel is massive, walked down it for a few minutes with no real end. I'm pretty sure it stretches at least the length of the property. Okay, I'm interested now. Finish your spooky story. Just got off the horn with facilities. They said it's the tunnel that runs water and electric across property. I asked them where it ends. They said it technically runs the length of the island, but it is bricked near the end of the property. Right under the fucking building where all the creepy shit in the elevator happened. I'm thinking I should explore the basement area of the other building, but I do like living. Kind of uneasy, but it's almost 0430 here, so people will be in soon, which kind of helps ease the spook. I could probably get pictures of the elevator handprints that won't come off. Do it. Also take more pics. These events literally sound like something that would happen in FEAR. Get on the floor. Walkin' dinosaur, hee 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 hee. Still here, driving across property. It's 3 miles across and dark as shit. Fucking fuck hell guys, hands are shaking. So this is what happens, got pics and shit. This is some sketch stuff going on here. Here's an inside shot of the elevator. So, here's what happens. I'm riding down the elevator in the creepy ass corner building and I notice new scratches on the button plate. So, I'm thinking scratches or whatever. It's probably from where they tried to get rid of whatever the handprints are made of when they were buffing them. That's explainable. So, I'm poking around the basement and I get to the back corner, right? And I hear a crunch. I look down, and there's all these dead leaves down there on the floor. Poopy stuff, man. Guys, there isn't a fucking leafy tree on this property, maybe even the island. I have no idea how these leaves got here, let alone in the basement of a sealed 4-story building. Forgot pic. Check it out, not one leafy tree at fucking all. It's weird, but not even the creepiest part of this adventure. So, kind of uneasy at this point, but I'm following this little train of leaves across the corner of the basement around a cage near all the old fire tools from back in the day. These leaves are straight dead guys, it's just hitting October. Leaves aren't even falling yet. So, I follow this trail and behind some pipes and stuff, there's this big door I hadn't noticed before. None of my keys work on it. So I try the key from my wallet. And it works. And I open the door and see this. What are the files for? That's not a door. I don't know why there is one single chair in the middle of the room. It's creepy as fuck. I lift it up quietly and as my fingers wrap around the aged plastic/leather backing, my stomach plunges. Instantly overcome with a bad feeling in my core. I move the chair aside and bend down to get a better look at the lock and paper. I think you'd better meddle with it. OP, you heard the man, don't meddle with it. If you don't meddle, he'll get away with it. Too. Something is in the hall behind me. I hear paper thrown to the ground and right the fuck out of the room, seeing the door behind me. The lights were going wonky, like they were humming and shit, and you can kind of see it in this photo. As I looked down the hall, I saw something on the floor. No one is due in until 0530, now, and the doors were still locked from the inside, checked when leaving. This is getting juicy. Could the leaves been there from a delivery or something from another place? Op, I wish you luck. Godspeed. How are you still posting? He obviously is using his phone. RIP. Seems sort of fake, but this is still some of the most interesting stuff on /x/ in a while. Op gonna get killed. On a side note, what resort do you work at? I'm wrapping up my contract at Yellowstone, and I've heard good things about the island jobs. A haunted one would be a bonus. All deliveries would have been through the side door on the main floor and brought down via elevator or stairs. There is only one fire exit directly connected to the basement that leads outside, but it's opposite the side the leaves were on and about 30+ feet away. So, I'm shitting bricks and looking over my shoulder as I lean down for this book. It's open to a picture on the right side, the left side is a white sheet. This is the page it was open to, the photo has no caption. It's a book they're going to release this year with lots of old pictures taken around the holidays throughout hotel's history. The rest of them were in a box in the open storage closet about 6 feet away. I guess the ghost guys at the table are just a bonus. There's only one haunted hotel in the state that I know of and I work at it, so I'd rather not say in an attempt to keep my anonymous identity. There were no other pictures like that in the book. Literally it was all beach and Christmas shots and the rooms all strung up with decorations. I mean, you can kind of see a mirror behind the guy, so I doubt it's a ghost picture. I really don't know what to think, man. Just crazy creeped out at the moment. I want to say that book just fell, but if you'd seen the box there is no way. He must have great reception, from underground. I'm pretty sure they're going to be free. They look like holiday advert books and such. Like travel pamphlets. Nah, lost reception halfway down the tunnel, had to turn back. As for the building basement, took pics and GTFO. Posted them across property. That's why I referred to the people not coming in until 05:30. They would have been there when I posted, but not when I was there. Where are you now? This looks a lot less spooky than where you were. I'm posting from the concrete basement of a building in the middle of a giant forest that has shit reception as it is. You'd be amazed what cell signals can get through. The floors above are very commercial, except for the lobby. In the basement, imagine walking out of the elevator into the tail of a capital L. Everything inside the L is offices and such, but in the open space, behind the elevator, is the basement area. From what I can eyeball, the basement is over the rocked up part of the tunnel. Here's one of the floors. Took a picture with flash in the dark, nothing interesting to report in that one. What is in the safe? Is OP kill? I really have no idea. We have a separate cash office under 24-hour cameras where we deal with funds. This doesn't even have a camera on the same floor. I should have checked the handles, but that noise spooked me hard. I might go back and check it tomorrow. OP is almost off the clock, but has survived this night. I'll be here tomorrow ready and wet. Don't forget phone charger, we don't want to miss out. And thanks for today op, real good stuff. Will do. Okay, so here's what you do. Don't open it. At least not alone, large group. Or without a camera. Or, to be safest, don't open it. What's the name of the resort, by the way? It's actually open, chair has been removed. Did op die already? Inside is another safe. Open that shit, op. You got my panties in a bunch. OMG op, hurry up and update. Suspense is killing me. Dun dun do you. Op is dead. I opened the second door, but couldn't grab a picture. We got a call of some guests fighting and I had to respond. I'm stuck on dispatch now for a bit, but I can describe what I saw and maybe go back later for pics. Inside the safe were several metal shelves. Some of them were slotted, like mail slots. Maybe for sorting things or stacks of envelopes. There were also a few old-looking boxes. They were not ordinary boxes though, they seemed like sturdy material, kind of like craft boxes with wallpaper kind of design / material on the outside. It was filled with tapes however. I think they are videotapes, but not like VHS. Do you guys remember those tapes that are small and are actually placed into VHS tapes that you use to view them? I think that's what they were. I thought maybe they were security tapes at first, but in hindsight I think not. We have everything backed into servers and I think we only have a few years of VHS left. I think they throw them out after 3 years. They all had single word names written on the paper spines inside the cases. I didn't look at all of them, but the ones I saw said stuff like Garden 3, Smile 8, Supper 4. Op, whatever you do, don't look behind you. There's a monster there and it will only attack if you look at it. They looked like this, but all black. I think I remember them going into a VHS case to play them. There were dozens and dozens of them. Any idea what these are typically used for? They were phasing out when I was growing up. I rarely get scared turning around. I always get nervous as hell looking up though. Always think something is watching me from above. Videos of monsters. They are non-digital camera tapes. You would put them in a camera and record on them. Are they for amateur use or could they maybe be old security footage? Great, something else to be spooked out about? Welcome back, OP. Be safe tonight. Godspeed OP. It's tapes of animatronics that come to life at night and stuff people into animatronic suits. That's what I thought at first, too, but the tape is printed with digital video cassette in the upper right. But I vaguely remember a short-lived transition type of camera that would record digital data onto old-fashioned analog tape. Lots of luck finding something that'll play that in this day and age. If you're resourceful enough, you could probably trade the microfilm out with a regular VHS tape and play it in a regular VCR. I'm not up, but if he's good at that, he may have some luck. Or a VCR full of knotted up tape. One or the other. You're right. When I took a film class around 2005, we used these types of tapes for a video project. Stay safe, OP, don't go and find yourself dead the next morning. If I'm right, those are probably digital 8 tapes. If you can grab a camcorder from the 90s, chances are you can play them with that. Probably a lot of cheap ones online. It's 2014, come on. Are you okay OP? Looks like you took a pic right before you died. Dead leaves. OP is kill? Yeah. Leaf man got him. You can see his leaves in last pic. Keck. OP don't be kill. Holy fucking shit up. You should have run. I fear this is already too late for you now. I can't close the door. Why are you fucking trying to? I can't see shit. OP is dead. I'll be fucking damned if I let OP die. Come on guys, we are going to get him and save him from Leaf Man. Enhance the photos and bypass the Dewey Decimal encryption to find out his location. Can't use geotag from them, Leaf Man tainted them.
Get out of my mind!
Mosey on down to the Atomic Shaman Trading Post. We have t-shirts, decals, refrigerator magnets and other swag for sale. What better way to show your support for the show? Our merch can only be found on t.pub/link/Atomic Shaman Trading Post.
Like, share, subscribe and be sure to check the notification bell. Follow the Atomic Shaman on Twitter at Motel and RV Park. Listen to Paranormal Green Text Stories on Atomic Shaman TTS on YouTube. Catch the live streams of Atomic Shaman Sweat Lodge only on Rumble.